What's up, guys? This is ACE from NYC posting a Rustler VXL update. And you see I got both cars sitting here. You know what that is. That's the E-Revo brushless. Missing a wing, I crashed it. You see I do custom bodies, carbon fiber sides. Look at those rims. And this is my new Rustler body. It is the Ninja Turtle. And it's just simple, plain. Usually I go, all the way with my bodies with the carbon fiber and stuff like that. But today, I just felt like keeping it simple. First off, if any of you like the bodies, you see the reflectors on the side, brushless on there. I know you see all that weight. I have the vents back here and here. That's for aerodynamics. It really works well. I'll explain to you in a second. But let's get started with this update. Oh, also, by the way, if anybody interested in these bodies, I do sell them. So if you like them, post a comment, contact me, work it out. Okay. Let me get this out the way. First off, if you just buying a Rustler, the key important things that you do want to buy for your Rustler VXL is a RPM front bumper. That is essential. 2, RPM arms, front arms, the knuckles, even these little knuckles back here. I forgot the name for them. Back arms for the rear. Tower. You can see the tower and the back arms back here. And this is what I'm pointing to. They're very durable, okay? So I'll get that out the way. Second of all, I had a gentleman email me and I responded to him, and he's telling me he's running 4-cell and I'm running a 6-cell, and I'm using more power than he is, but he's still running faster than me. Well, the reason why you're running faster than me and the reason why I am using a 6-cell setup is you already have the advantage. You have a street-built car. This is a stadium truck with a street application. Now, not only that, power to weight ratio. Do you see all this weight in this car? And that's not even all of it. If you see this blue stuff, I put putty here with fish weights in it to keep it down. The fish, you see all the putty residue up here. I put more weight on top of the weight that's in the car already. And it still does 106. And it does 100 on average. And that's on norm. I haven't even, changed the settings and timing on the motor. And it's still stock settings. And it's that fast. And on top of that, I was only half throttle. So, it's kind of tough, you got a fast car. I have a fast car. I haven't used the car to its fullest potential. It gains ground incredibly fast, so I have to slow down. And, it is what it is. When I get a high, good run, I think this car could do 120. 125 easy, without a problem. And on top of that, I'm using Venom batteries. If you see that, I'm not even using these big boys. Okay, not even using them. These go to that monster right there. Okay, I'm using these. Alright, and that's for everybody that wanted to know the battery. It's 5,000 mAh, and the burst is 60C burst rate, and I think it's continuous 35. Yes, continuous discharge 35. Okay, where my max amps is 60C, 60C. It's ridiculous. A lot of people, if you didn't see my first video, I explained certain things in that video, especially about that fucking dude in Jacksonville, Florida, which now I'm spanking him. I know I'm spanking him. But a lot of people didn't really get to see the setup like I was supposed to do it. So I'm going to give you a brief view of this. Okay, that's where I have my ECU. Now it's a preference. Not everybody have to do this. You can put it here in the center, but I chose to put it on the side. It just balances out with that, you know, just me bugging. And back here, you see that bad boy. Okay, like I said before, it wouldn't have been possible without this Entergy gearbox. Go to your local hobby store or online to order this Entergy gearbox, aluminum. And if it wasn't for this wouldn't be able to be on there. Entergy wheelie bar. I didn't buy the Traxxas tires because they're $17. It's not that I'm cheap. It just makes no sense when you do a wheelie and one of the wheels pop off and you can't fucking find it, and you have one wheel left and you got to pay $17 for another one. Just makes no sense. Just keep them. And here we go to the gears. Okay, this is like direct drive type setup shit. Entergy 34 tooth, and this is a Mod 125 tooth pinion. Okay, and this is spur pinion. I recently saw a 27 tooth Mod 1. I was at the hobby shop and we saw something, and there's a 26. I ordered the 26. So when that comes in, I'm going to put it in. I'm thinking about advancing the timing on the motor. Somebody left a comment saying it really doesn't make a difference. What makes the difference is the battery. So I think my next run I'm going to use the max amp batteries to see what I'm pushing out. I just don't hope those batteries are like on fucking steroids. I hope this shit just doesn't lift up and fly away. And that's about it. If you're going to run this setup, you do need weight in the front because it is a very powerful vehicle and it just wants to go airborne all the time. It just wants to lift the front end up like it's nothing. And I had to put a lot of weight in it because even when I had that weight, just this, I would be doing like 75 and I would try to fucking go half throttle and this shit just picks up and keeps going at 75 miles an hour. That's ridiculous. And the key also to your speed runs, foams, definitely a buy. You need foams. You definitely need them. Tires will just balloon up and it'll be too unstable for you to control the car. You see these vents, they look for show, but they do serve an aerodynamic purpose. As you're driving at a high speed, wind starts to carry and gets under here or whatever, and it wants to lift the body up. With these vents in the back, it lets the air out. Not only that, it serves two purposes, because if your ECU is here or here, it ventilates it. And these vents back here also ventilate the motor and also lets air out at the same time. So it's a good aerodynamic trick if you're worrying about that. Never cut this open. It's just going to create too much drag. If you're doing night runs or any type of runs and you want a real accurate reading with the radar gun, because sometimes you'll whiz past their radar and it won't pick it up, put a piece of aluminum foil here. The shiny side, just put it on the window, and you should get a real good accurate reading with that because it's reflecting off the radar. So the radar will pick it up if you just take a little thin aluminum foil and just tape it on there when you're doing speed runs. And that's my Rustler VXL update. If you have any questions, email me. If you like my bodies, like I said, text me or shoot me an email. And next time I'll have some footage on this big boy. I got something planned for this big boy, so you better watch out. It's gonna hit the streets. Later, dudes.